Welcome back, YouTube family. Before I begin this news story, remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel to view relevant content. And please tell your friends and family as well about my channel. Let's get started. A top international model, 28-year-old Abby Choi, was missing on Tuesday, February 21st. Abby Choi was a model, social media influencer. She has appeared on various publications such as Elle, Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Monaco Fashion Magazine This Month, and regularly on Harper's Bazaar. And on Instagram, Miss Choi had over 100,000 followers. Abby Choi and her ex-husband, 28-year-old Alex Kwong, had 2 children together. When Miss Choi went missing, the 2 children were being taken care of by her mother. Previously, she had been involved in many financial disagreements with her ex-husband and his family. A housing superintendent, Alan Chung, had this to say, in quotes, "The way she handled her financial assets made, in quotes, some people unhappy." In quote, tools that are used to dismember human bodies were found in the flat or apartment, including meat grinders, chainsaws, long raincoats, gloves, and masks. End of quotes. Everyone, this is the definition of dismemberment. It is an act which involves the cutting or tearing apart of a deceased body, and it has been used throughout history as punishment, revenge, or even to hide evidence. Unfortunately, Abby Choi's identity card and credit cards were discovered inside the ground floor flat. Not her. It is part of a 3-story home in a suburban area of Hong Kong called Tai Po. Tai Po is just a few miles away from mainland China. And as reported in the South China Morning Post article, on Sunday, law enforcement discovered Abby Choi's missing head and a few of her ribs in a large soup pot. Police now are charging her ex-husband's, Alex Kwong's father and older brother with M, ending with R. Additionally, Alex Kwong's mother faces 1 count of perverting the course of justice. Interesting that Miss Choi's ex-husband had been arrested on Saturday afternoon. However, he isn't charged. During an in-depth search for Abby Choi at a cemetery and flat, her legs were discovered earlier in a fridge as well. In general, body dismemberment is usually done by someone who is a mentally unstable younger male, a person who lives by themselves or has hours or days of privacy, a person who has many types of weapons on hand, and definitely a motive. YouTube family, there isn't many research studies linking how body dismemberment crimes affect perpetrators. But through online research, I found some online interesting details. And here is some feedback on this topic. Perpetrators may experience feelings of guilt, shame, and horror following their criminal actions. This guilt can manifest itself in many ways. For example, nightmares, flashbacks, and intrusive thoughts. All of these memories about the event that occurred during dismemberment comes back automatically, just like flashbacks. Perpetrators may also suffer from anxiety disorders because they fear being caught by authorities or they face legal consequences for their crimes. Also, these cruel people may develop post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, due to witnessing extreme violence while engaging in this activity. All of the flashbacks of their wicked acts could lead them into developing further mental health issues such as depression and even substance abuse problems down the line. That's if the perpetrator even has a conscience to know that their actions were wrong and that their actions are not justified in the least bit. Any type of violent behavior is likely to cause some sort of emotional distress with the individual or individuals involved. So it is important for people who have committed these crimes to seek out professional help before things get even worse over time. That's if they want to become healed or have accountability. Sadly, in most jails, perpetrators don't receive psychological resources or services to help them. It's vital that they receive proper treatment from qualified professionals so they don't continue down a path towards more serious mental illnesses and continuous wicked crimes. Finally, my condolences goes out to the Choi family. This is utterly horrible. No one deserves to be killed, especially in this savage way. The motive here was enormous amounts of money. And whatever financial conflicts occurred between Abby Choi and her ex-husband's family resulted in her being deceased, and they have 2 motherless children now and 3 others who should spend many decades in jail. All 3 suspects attempted to make it difficult for Abby Choi's body to be found and identified. But thankfully, law enforcement was diligent to find Abby Choi so her family can have closure. The 3 suspects were summoned to court for Monday. And may justice be served. Please leave your comments below. And remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million, and stay safe wherever you are.